In this video, I'm going to cover the main reasons why sales is really difficult, in my perspective, and also give you a couple of things you can do to relieve some of that pressure. My name is Red. I'm a sales coach from Copenhagen, Denmark. I have trained and coached more than 2,000 people, and I just love sharing my knowledge about B2B sales. The first reason is a very steep learning curve. The learning curve in B2B sales is very steep. And this is because there are so many things happening at once. First of all, there is the product. You need to understand the product that you're selling. So you need to have some level of understanding. Then there is the market. You also need to understand the market, the industries that you're selling to, the people that you're selling to. And then you also need to understand the human-to-human aspects of selling, because you're selling to human beings. Human beings are very different. So you have the product, you have the market, and then you have the human aspect. And these three areas, they intertwine and they increase the complexity of selling B2B. Now, to make it even more difficult, you also have a lot of shifts going on at the same time. For example, you could be talking to one type of stakeholder and suddenly you're talking to another type of stakeholder. Let's say you're talking to IT people and suddenly you're sitting across a CFO, a different type of person, different type of dynamics. They focus on different things. You could be talking to marketing and suddenly you have to talk to someone in HR. You could be talking to one level in the organization and suddenly you have to talk to another level in the organization. And these shifts, they happen pretty quickly in those first few years. If you become successful, the shifts will increase and you will constantly feel like you're out of your comfort zone. And this is completely okay and completely understandable. The second reason is lack of coaching. You have a steep learning curve and not enough coaching. This is my experience. People don't get the coaching they need. And this is because the manager is not always a good coach. You could be a very good manager, but not necessarily a good coach. And if you have a manager who is also a good coach, they typically don't have the time to cover everyone's needs. So this creates a frustrating situation where you feel inadequate, you feel not equipped to handle the different situations. The third reason is lack of overview. In the beginning, you don't have the big picture. You don't understand what this sales game is about. You have fragments, you can see some things, but you don't have the big picture. Where am I going? What are the important skills that I need to learn? In what order should I learn them? These things are not answered. So you kind of feel like you're navigating a dark room with a flashlight, trying to not bump into things. So what can you do to address some of these challenges? I'll give you two solutions. Number one, get a mentor. Get a mentor. Reach out to someone experienced, someone way ahead of you in B2B sales, who already went through the steep learning curve, who already has the big picture. Talk to them, ask them if they will help you. If you succeed in getting a mentor, make sure you respect your appointments, you are prepared and open-minded. Number two, study, study, study. You need to front load your knowledge. Instead of getting information incrementally over the years, try to intensify your studying in the beginning of your career, because this is where you need it. So you need to front load the knowledge. And you can do this by reading books. You can do this by studying on YouTube. You can follow my channel. I'm going to talk about a lot of aspects within B2B sales. Study, 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 because that's going to give you confidence. It's going to give you more overview and it'll make you feel much better doing your work. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the next one.